He's an absolute whopper. I hate how slippery they are. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Good morning everyone, welcome back to my allotment diaries. My name is Emma, these are my allotment diaries. I would love for you to hit the subscribe button if you're new to my channel. I hope that you are all doing well, I hope your plots are doing really well. It is sort of coming towards the end-ish of August now, so the last like couple of weeks, and my plot is looking a little bit shabby around the edges. Also, welcome to the Great British Summer, where we've got rain, wind and then sunshine, so it's sort of all over the place at the moment. The weather recently has been very bad, so we've had lots and lots of rain, lots of wind, and my plot has really suffered. I've come here today, I literally was here like 3 days ago, and the difference between 3 days ago and today is immense. Loads of stuff's fallen down, and yeah, it just needs a little bit of help. Also, I have spotted the biggest slug that I have ever seen in my entire life, so I'm going to show you him now. I actually don't know what to do with him. I don't know whether to remove him or shake his hand and say hello and make peace with him, because he is scary. He is scarily big. So of course he's sitting right on my blooming brassica plant. Look at him. He's huge. Just a comparison. That's my hand. Look at the pure size of him. He's the beast of all slugs, I think. I think he might be the king of the slugs. I've let all the slugs have this one because he went a little bit over, and I just thought, oh, just let them have it. And actually it's worked, because while they've been busy munching on this one, they haven't noticed. This one over here has come into full. I mean, look at that. That is the most perfect cauliflower ever. That is perfect. I'm going to harvest that today and take it home. That is brilliant. I'm actually shocked at myself just looking at that just then. I noticed it out the corner of my eye, but I hadn't been up close to it. That is the most perfect cauliflower. I mean, you'd had that in a shop. There is not one bit of damage on that. How's this happened? This must have been with the weather, because we've had all the rain and everything, and the sun and the wind. I don't know. Anyway, I think this guy might be after it, but he's on the wrong plant. And yeah, they all seem to be busy with that one over there, so let's get rid of this guy. Oh god. Right, definitely putting a glove on for this job. I think I'm going to put him in a pot. Oh, oh. There's another one on there. Look at that one. Oh, these are not good slugs as well. There are good slugs and there are not good slugs. These are not good slugs. These are eat your vegetable slugs. That's what they are. There is another type of slug that eats slugs. I don't know what that one. I mean, the fact that there is a slug that eats other slugs tells you everything you need to know about slugs, you know? Oh, they keep getting stuck in this pot. He's gone. Oh look, there's another one on this one. Look, they're all over them. Oh, they're all over them. I better get them out. Welcome to slug hunting with Emma. Apologies for the building work, by the way. There's not much I can do about it. Oh, oh god, it's the worst job in gardening, isn't it? Picking off the slugs. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh god. No. Oh, they're just so slimy and slippery. There's all slug slime on my glove now. I don't know what you call it. Slug juice, slug slime. Oh, they're just horrible creatures, aren't they? I hate picking them off, but you've got to sometimes. And I know they're going to come back if I throw them over there, but where else can I throw them, you know? What else can I do with them? I don't want to kill them. You zoomed in? Oh yeah, you zoomed in then. Right, I want to check on this cauliflower. I pegged him up, and I'm hoping that that's protected him. Let's have a little look, see what's going on in here with you. Oh yes. Be good if you could see him too. Here he is. So he's been pegged up and he seems to be okay. However, having said that, you know, that one over there is absolutely fine and I didn't do anything to him at all. So it might just be that they don't like certain varieties of cauliflower or they just haven't found it. I don't know. Anyway, the point is okay, so I'm going to re-peg him because, you know, maybe that worked. So we'll peg him back up again. If anything, I think it protects from birds, because obviously, even though I've got the netting up, I still think birds, you know, are smart creatures, and they'll find a way to get in. If they really want to eat something, anything will find a way to get in, you know. There's another one, there's another slug. Oh, he's a horrible one. They're all horrible ones. I don't know what I'm saying. There's not any nice ones. I hate how slippery they are. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Oh. Oh look, there's a broccoli in there. That's literally a head of broccoli. That's insane. I've never seen this before. That's crazy. Got an actual broccoli growing. I've probably got more as well, I just don't know where they are. That is amazing. This borage over here has fallen down in the rain, so I'm going to try and prop him up without getting stung by a bee. So you've seen me tackle slugs, now watch me tackle bees. I'll try not to get stung. I always think if I just explain to them what I'm doing, they'll understand, but they don't. They don't. They understand nothing. They don't understand why I'd be touching their flowers. Oh, I don't know how to stand him up. There you are. Oh, no. God's sakes, I knew that would happen. Little buggers. Why don't they know I'm trying to help them? What's the matter with you all? Just stop. Okay, that's good. God's sake. All I ever try and do is help nature, and all it ever does to me is attack me or eat all my stuff. Why is that? Why is that? Help nature, they say. Help nature. It doesn't help me, does it? Right, this has fallen down as well. Mind you, this is the only thing I'm not really surprised has fallen down. This is my bean structure. It's for French beans. I haven't actually picked any of these ones because I've got so many growing on my archway over there. But yeah, it's just come down in the wind and the rain. So let's try and fix it. Right, we made it, so we might as well try and fix it when it breaks. That's the mantra. Louise, I killed myself twice. In conclusion, it's just unfixable. I cannot fix that. I cannot fix what is already broken. Do you know what I mean? It's just the problem is that it was never a good structure to begin with because it was just so flimsy. Even when I made it, I was like, this is not going to work. This is going to fall down. It's like trying to fix something that's like, you know, like if I was born without a leg, it'd be like trying to fix my leg that it's not there. Does that make sense? No. Basically, it can't be saved and it's just completely broken. So what I'm going to do, take the structure out, try and harvest as many of those beans as I can and chuck the whole thing away. I'm not too sad. All of my structures end up like this. I might leave these sticks in there. That's quite nice. Come on, you useless contraption. There's always one bed every year that ends up looking like absolute rubbish at this time of year, and this year the winner goes to you for the worst looking bed. Congratulations. There are quite a few beans on here. I just don't know how good they're going to be, but there are quite a few. The ones I've picked so far are really delicious from the other plant. I haven't picked many from this plant, I don't think, only a few. Now I'm picking all of you. Every single one of you. Come on. You might as well be eaten. So I'll be good for something, you know. every year there's always one structure I make that ends up falling down and letting the side down. And this time it was you, and I really hope you feel sorry for yourself. I'm going to sit in my compost heap and think about what you've done. Actually, I might keep these sticks though, because these sticks are quite good. I like a good stick. We got that many. That's not bad. I think some of them might have gone over a little bit. What is inside a French bean? You ever wondered that? Let's find out together. What is inside a French... Oh! Why have I never noticed this before? Why are they blue? Goodness, what is this? Is this what's been inside you the whole time? Magic beans. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that for a bean. That is utterly beautiful. I didn't know you were blue, because I've just been eating them whole. I've been cooking the whole thing and eating them. I didn't even look inside. These are incredible. These are like magic beans. Wow. Can I eat these? Can I eat these? Should I just eat one and just see? No, I'm not gonna. You know what? I've stuffed so many things in my mouth recently that I shouldn't have stuffed in my mouth. I think the moral of the story is I've just got to stop stuffing things in my mouth that I shouldn't be putting in my mouth, you know? I've just got to stop doing that. It's a really bad habit I've got into. Anything that I see, I just put it in my mouth. I'm like a baby. Right, okay, so we've got our French beans. Now we've got to get rid of that structure. It just looks so rubbish now, this bed. It looks so bad. I know I've got some nasturtiums and there are some rows. So I've got a row of Mizuna, a couple of rows of carrots, which I really hope germinate. Actually, I think they are germinating. I think I can see them. I almost wish that I hadn't put this in now, because this whole bed just sort of looks a little bit of a mess. Do you know what I mean? I sort of think it might have been good for potatoes, but obviously I put my potatoes where the other potatoes were. It's difficult because although there are quite a lot of things you can throw in the ground at this time of year, there's nothing that's sort of substantial, like tall and big, that I could put in this bed, which is really frustrating because I just want it to be built up and big like the rest of the plot. I mean, look behind this bed, I've got my pumpkin archway. I've got really tall sunflowers now. Like, these sunflowers are just grown out of nowhere. Look how tall it is, it's absolutely massive. And then it's got like different little sunflower heads. So that one's flowered. You can see him there. So these are really doing really good. And then obviously we've got the pumpkins, and then around the pumpkins we've got borage and nasturtiums and everything. It's like the party's popping here. Oh my goodness, can you hear all of the power tools? It's just the day for power tooling today, isn't it? Day for power tooling. Look at the amount of pumpkins I've got up here. It's insane. Been harvesting my chard. Chard has really grown on me over the last few years, so I used to really hate it, and I got rid of a load of it from my plot because I was like, no, I just don't eat it. And then I got sent some by Sarah Raven as part of an Instagram sort of collaboration I'm doing, and I actually really like it now. I've started eating it more and more and I love it, but I do think there's a problem with my chard plant. I put a picture of it on Instagram and somebody sent me a photo of like a bug that can basically eat through your chard plants. You see how it's like gone all like dead like this? This is a bug problem. There's some kind of bug, and I can't remember what she said to do other than probably pick those leaves off. So we just pull that one off, get rid of him. But it's gone to my perpetual spinach as well, so I know it's the same bug, and I don't know what bug this is. There's a bug for everything, guys, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's a chard bug. But that's what's sort of killing them. But I mean, having said that, they are in pretty good shape, and the colour on this yellow one is absolutely insane. Look how vibrant that is. Beautiful. Oi! What do you think you're doing? Caught in the act, mate. Caught in the act. This is my purple sprouting broccoli behind it, and that's doing really well as well. I actually think I could probably uncover that. I don't think the butterflies know this one's here or care. Famous last words, the butterflies don't care. Tomorrow it'll be full of caterpillars, I'm telling you, but we're going to take off the netting anyway, because I think it's stopping them from growing tall enough. Yeah. Now you can grow and spread out and be free. It's doing really, really well. I'm really happy with this. This whole bed in general is doing really well. Got my sweet corn growing. It's doing really, really good. I've got the runner beans at the back. I mean, this whole bed is fantastic. You sort of look at this bed here all flourishing and think, wow, look at me, I'm a gardener. And then you look at the one next to it. I mean, it must be the same at everyone's plot. There's always a bed that you're disappointed in. This year it's this one. So something I haven't checked on since I whacked them in back in like February this year is my parsnips. So the way that I've always grown parsnips is throw the seeds in sometime in February and then never talk about them again until we get to like November, December time. But I thought it might be a good idea to check what they're doing. A lot of people always say they won't germinate in February, they need warmer weather. Well, I've never found that's the case. I've always found that my parsnips germinate. I say always, the last 2 years that I've grown them, this year being included in one of them, so last year and this year, I've always found that if I whack them in the ground in February when it's still cold out and cloche them, they germinate much better and they do much better and they grow much bigger. And that's just, I've just found it works. So when people say to me, oh, whack them in the warmer weather, I just say no. That doesn't work for me. So it's great. I love this about gardening because it's such an experiment, and what works for one person might not work for you or in your garden or in your area. So always good to experiment and whack stuff in, you know, it's always good to whack stuff in. So talking of whacking stuff in, these are the parsnips I whacked in February. As you can see, still alive. So the way to see if they're growing is to have a bit of a dig just around the base of them here. The stem's quite big. This is a good sign. And have a dig around here. Leave me alone, bee. It's not about you. Not everything's about you, bee. Can't actually find the flipping... Oh, hang on a second. Oh, I found it. You just have a little bit of a dig around the top. Oh, he's a whooper. He's a whooper. Yeah, I can see him. Can you see him? He's an absolute whooper. Amazing. Fantastic. Right, let's cover him back up. And let's have a dig around this one here. We can just check on them and see how they're doing, you know? Just check up on them. Like a worried parent checking up on his teenager at university, you know? Just like that. Think of it like that. I'm not going to disturb you. I'm not going to do anything horrible to you. We're just going to see if you're growing. Oh, yeah, I can see. And there he is. There he is. There's our parsnip. Right, cover him back up. Pretend that didn't happen. I could pick them now if I wanted to, but the best time to pick a parsnip is after the first frost. Something about it turning a starch into sugar or something. I hope you can hear me over that. My goodness, it is so noisy here today. Anyway, we're going to leave them till it's been cold, basically, and just leave them alone till then. Right, I'm going to pick that lovely cauliflower. Let's do it. Wow. I need my saw. There he is. Look at that. I can't see any slug damage on this at all. I actually can't find any slugs or snails in this at all. This is unbelievable. This is unreal. Absolutely stunning. That is, without a doubt, the best cauliflower I've ever grown in my life. I've been trying to grow cauliflower for 4 years, and then lo and behold, I just whacked them in this year, and then one just grows amazingly. Absolutely incredible. And I've also managed to harvest. I've got some chard, got some different coloured chard, got some very, very big runner beans. I know, they're getting too big. And then obviously all of those French beans as well. So I've got quite a big harvest on my plot today, and only just popped down to do a couple of jobs. I hope you've enjoyed my vlog today. If you did, do subscribe to my channel. Let me know if there's anything that you would like me to film, because we're getting to that time of year now where I'm just sort of coming down here doing a few jobs. But if there's anything in particular that you want to know about or want to see or want a video on, do let me know in the comments. Do subscribe to my channel. Once again, all of my merchandise is below it as well, so you can purchase a jumper or a t-shirt or a bag for your allotment journey. I hope you've enjoyed my vlog. I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Bye from me and the cauliflower. Bye. Oh, come on, let's get you home so I can eat you.